ignition system. Now second main type is a magneto ignition system. In this type of system, electric generator is used to provide the necessary energy for the ignition system. It is mounted on the ignition engine and replaces all the components of coil ignition system except the spark plug. A schematic diagram of a high tension magneto ignition system is shown in figure. It consists of a high tension magneto with winding to generate the primary voltage as well as to step up the voltage. Due to use of magneto, separate coil does not require to boost up the voltage required to operate the spark plug. This is the schematic diagram of magneto ignition system. Magneto is a rotating magnet type. In this magneto type, the magnet revolves and winding are kept stationary. Now working of this ignition system. The working principle of magneto ignition system is exactly the same as that of the coil ignition system. In this, with the help of cam, the primary circuit flux is changed. Due to this, a high voltage is produced in secondary circuit. This high voltage is present in between electrodes of spark plug. Due to this, a high intensity spark is produced. This is the working of magneto ignition system. Now we will study about the ignition starting system. Okay, engine starting system. As we know, engine consists of reciprocating and rotating parts. These parts has their own mass inertia. Now engine is attached with speed transfer unit, that is clutch, gearbox, etc. They has their own mass inertia. Now for engine to start its crankshaft and needs to be rotated at a certain desired speed, there is a need of overcome this static mass inertia. To do this, some device is required to crank the engine to provide adequate torque and sufficient power. Starting system are of following types. Okay. First one is by kick starting in two wheelers, second one is by electric motor in four wheelers using battery. Now we will discuss about starting circuit for starting system. A schematic diagram of starting circuit is shown in figure. It consists of battery ignition switch, starter motor with Bendix drive, engine start circuit breaker and flywheel ring. Battery is used to supply necessary power to run the starter motor. Ignition switch is used to make and break a starting circuit. Engine start circuit breaker is used to cut off the supply of starter motor when engine achieve a necessary speed. Starter motor with Bendix drive is used to make or break a connection with pinion. Now starting motor is driven by current driven from battery. It has to be powerful enough to crank the engine. Now we will study about working of starting driven system. For starting engine is required to be cranked at around 100 rpm. When the starter motor rotates at 1500 rpm, engine will be cranked at 100 rpm. Starter motor gives necessary rotating motion to Bendix drive. Due to this, Bendix drive moves towards pinion and attach with it. Then Bendix drive transfer necessary motion to pinion. Now this pinion is attached with flywheel ring. This pinion gives necessary rotating motion to flywheel at required speed. Now flywheel ring is attached with crankshaft. Flywheel transfer rotating motion to crankshaft at desired speed and engine starts. Now it is necessary to have once engine has started, starter pinion should discharge from flywheel ring gear immediately. This is the working of engine starting system. Thank you.